I want to talk about tonight. It feels like I made this video last year, and it feels like several themes within this has come up. I'm on the verge of sort of making a video where I talk about how different I feel now from last year, but tonight was a sort of a, I don't know, relapse. We were having a full day of activities with work, and then we went and did like a more fun activity, but after that I just felt like I needed to take a walk. So I took a walk, I listened to music, I came back, and then we were ready to leave for the restaurant, and some people would take the underground, and I decided to walk because it wasn't that far, and I decided to walk alone. And then I got to the restaurant and I sat on the corner of the table, and it felt like I was just looking at what was happening almost like on a screen. But the difference was that they could see me. So I had to make sure that it always looked like I was engaged in something, or I wasn't just bored or, you know, out of it, because I just didn't want anyone to ask, "Martin, are you okay?" And the reason I didn't want anyone to ask that was that I didn't want to lie. I was not okay. I don't know, it felt like the extrovert part of me had run out of battery, and the introvert, the you don't belong here feelings just kept. It was like I was sitting there quiet, but inside my head things were just raging, and I was just looking for a way to get out. And it wasn't the people there. It wasn't the people there, because I like these people. It was just me. And I didn't want to make a fuss about it by, I don't know, giving a poor excuse. But inside my head, it was just raging, and I felt like I was going to explode. So I knew I had to get out of there. But I didn't want to say, I'm not feeling really well. I could have said that, but then they would have said, you know, or is it your stomach, or is it something else? And then I wouldn't want to lie. And I don't know. It's one thing to say to someone close to you that I'm not feeling all right. I do that a lot. When I see someone at work in the morning, you know, it's like instead of saying, "Is everything well?" I say, how are you? How are you really? It's not like I want to dig out the bad feelings in them. I just don't like the "everything is always fantastic" thing. And I didn't want to say that I'm not feeling mentally well right now, because I don't want in any way to put them down or to put any blame on them at all, because that's not what it is. And I've been trying to figure out what it is, why I act like that. I mean, sure, you could say that I've been overstimulated this day with a lot of talk, but I mean, I never feel like this at, for example, Sweden Rock, and that's like 8 days straight. Never. And I'm just trying to understand what it is about me that kickstarts those feelings. Because I mean, I'm a thinking person. I know I can evaluate what is happening as I'm sitting there, and yet I am sort of trapped in these other feelings. And the feeling of I just want to leave is just, I just want to leave. I want to go by the store, pick up an ice cream, go home and sit on the couch and wait for my wife to come home. You know, that feeling of I'm a freak, I don't belong here, is... It's been a while since I felt like that, but tonight it came back with a... And sure, you can say that, one can say that, you know, just work on it, don't feel like that, you know, get yourself together. But we're all different in that sense, and obviously I need to work on myself to understand what it actually is that makes me feel like this, because sometimes, and this will sound weird, but sometimes it almost feels good to feel like that. It's like a weird blanket of comfort to just dwell in those feelings, but it's not what I want. I just don't want to put other people down. So I left and I sent a text to my boss saying thank you for tonight. I'm not feeling well, so I didn't want to make a big deal of it, so I ducked out. I'll probably feel better tomorrow, which is probably true. I will probably feel better tomorrow. It's just that I don't want to be called out, because I'm not there yet. So yeah. Yeah. Good talk.